I'm loving it. I want to, I want to have my health. I want to keep enjoying meals, going out into nature, doing really cool gigs.
Julia Louis Dreyfus, the 64-year-old, 11-time Emmy Award-winning actress who played iconic roles in Saturday Night Live, Seinfeld, and Veep.
That's like trying to use a croissant as a dildo.
Which reflect her unmatched comedic talents and versatility. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2017 and successfully conquered cancer in October 2018. In this video, we'll be unlocking her regime, which helped her in combating cancer and maintaining that young glow despite aging. We'll be discussing the foods she eats, her skincare routine, her exercise routine, and the foods she always avoids. Julia was born on the 13th of January, 1961 in New York City. She is the daughter of French billionaire Julia Louis Dreyfus. She ventured into comedy as a performer with the Practical Theater Company in Chicago. Her outstanding performance led to her being cast in Saturday Night Live, and her breakthrough came in 1990 when she played the role of Elaine Bennis on Seinfeld. On September 28, 2017, Julia broke the internet when she announced she was diagnosed with breast cancer just a day after receiving the Primetime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series for her role in Veep. However, she overcame cancer, and on October 28, 2018, she announced she was cancer-free.
Did you beat the breast cancer? Is
Yes.
it beaten? Is it gone?
Foods she loves eating. Julia is so well known for her homegrown vegetables that people often ask, is Julia Louis Dreyfus vegan? She has always shown her love for green and natural foods. Julia, when interviewed by Women's World magazine, said, "I've always been a healthy eater, but my diet got much better after I got diagnosed with breast cancer in 2017. Number 1. Vegetables. Julia's never-aging body and radiant freshness can be attributed to the high intake of vegetables in her diet. When interviewed by Shape magazine, she said, "I love vegetables and I should be a vegetarian, and I feel guilty for saying I'm not." She also ensures to eat a salad at least once a day. When she appeared on the popular show Hot Ones in 2023, she opted to eat vegan cauliflower wings rather than chicken wings. Green vegetables such as spinach, cauliflower, broccoli, and cabbage have good anti-inflammatory properties and mop up lots of free radicals in the body, which are responsible for many illnesses such as arthritis and cancers. They provide nutrients and vitamins that keep your cells healthy and support the integrity of your skin. Broccoli is rich in vitamin C and vitamin K. They are the best anti-wrinkle antioxidants. And your body needs vitamin C to synthesize collagen, which is the skin's support system. It's best to eat broccoli raw or steamed for better results. However, you can also add it to soups or salads. An increased intake of vegetables also helps reduce the risk of Alzheimer's and lowers the rate of cognitive decline, hence also keeping your heart and mind as buoyant as ever. Now we see why Julia, though in her 60s, seems to be getting younger instead of older. She never skips a day without these veggies in her meals. Number 2, potatoes. Potatoes are liked by almost everyone, and Julia is a big fan of them too. She never misses out on the great amount of nutrients promised by this staple. She loves to eat them with vegetables to maximize the nourishment she can get. She said,
And by the way, that potato salad was very good, for real. Actually, I am remembering that. The food actually was delicious.
Potatoes are a staple in various cultures and can be incorporated into every meal, from comfort foods to fancy dinners. Potatoes are packed with vitamins, and their nutritional value depends on how you prepare them. They are a rich source of antioxidants, which help neutralize the harmful radicals that are produced during normal metabolism in your body. By this, they reduce the risk of chronic diseases and also lessen the chance of liver or colon cancer. They are also known for their high starch content, but this is a resistant starch that will help in maintaining blood sugar levels. Potatoes are instantly filling and help you reduce your appetite. Number 3, water. Julia understands that to maintain her radiant and ever-glowing skin, hydration is the key, and she ensures she takes plenty of water each day. In her own words,
I think drinking a lot of water is very, very, very good for your skin.
water is the most essential component of the human body, as it makes up 70% of the human body and 90% of the blood. Water surrounds almost all of the essential organs of the human body, from making CSF around the brain and spinal cord to making synovial fluid around the joints, helping in absorbing shock and smoothing functions of the organs. Water also keeps your inner body clean by optimizing your kidney functions and flushing out waste. Moreover, it also helps maintain your blood pressure by regulating various hormones and receptors in your brain and kidneys. Water contains various trace elements that are essential for your bodily functions. Through saliva, it lubricates your digestive system, and through various secretions in your digestive tract, it helps in the digestion of your food. Last but not least, water is the key element in keeping good radiating skin, as it prevents premature wrinkling and keeps the turgor of skin cells at an optimal level. Number 4, tomatoes. Looks like Julia is a big fan of tomatoes, and she likes to grow them in her home garden all the time. She often posts about her homegrown tomatoes on Instagram. Her love for tomatoes was very pivotal in her fight against cancer, as she utilized the large amount of lycopene in tomatoes. Lycopene helps to reduce cell growth and reproduction and increase the rate of self-destruction of abnormal cells in cancer patients. She said multiple times, "You say tomatoes, and I say a shit ton." Rich lycopene in tomatoes also protects the skin against sunburn, protects the inner layer of your vessels, and protects your blood from clotting and keeping your LDL and cholesterol in check, hence optimizing your heart health. These red delights contain less than 5% carbohydrates and are a rich source of fibers that include cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin, which are not digested by our bodies. These properties make tomatoes more fulfilling, and if you are also avoiding carbs in your diet, they are the cherry on top. Number 5, green apple and granola bars. Julia opts for a way to snacking that will keep her fit and healthy and also gives a treat to her taste buds. She goes for green apples and granola bars as a healthy snack, which gives her an energy boost. Granola bars are made from oats, nuts like almonds and walnuts, seeds like sunflower seeds, coconut, and chocolate. Its composition varies from brand to brand. These bars contain 100 to 200 calories on average, up to 10 protein, and from 1 to 7 grams of fiber. This high fiber content will help in managing the high cholesterol level in your body and keep the LDL within normal range. These bars will give you an instant feeling of satiety and help you keep yourself away from munching on hazardous products. Apples are also a good source of fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants, but green apples have an additional benefit as they are a house to multiple micronutrients like manganese, potassium, zinc, and iron. They can serve as a valuable addition to your snacking if you face uncontrolled cravings. Julia's exercise routine. Julia loves to do exercise even in her 50s. She said in one of her interviews that,
I really enjoy the fact that I'm still able to exercise as much as I did when I was young. I just love getting out there and moving my body. I really do. It just makes me feel better mentally.
Julia ensures to keep that body active and moving to help increase blood flow to different organs in the body and reduce the risk of many diseases. Julia participates in both aerobics and anaerobics to help keep her body in shape. She said,
I hike a lot, and then I take a sort of a cross-training class frequently.
Julia's workout regime involves hiking and cross-training. Cross-training includes a variety of exercises like weightlifting, cycling, and yoga. It helps boost cardiovascular health, strengthens the muscles, and gives peace of mind. In an interview with Closer Weekly magazine, she said, I'll say I'm a bit of an exercise buff. I run, hike, and practice yoga to keep my body and mind in shape, and I've had to significantly increase my exercise routine following my recovery from cancer. Julia ensures to exercise at least 4 times in a week and ensures to pack it up with lots of fun since it can become burdensome sometimes. She sometimes adds dancing to it, even though she doesn't seem to be a very good dancer. Skincare routine. The vibrant and youthful glow we see on Julia on screen is not just makeup or fillers, but is her dedication to taking care of her health, exercising regularly, and having an effective skincare that shines through. She said,
On an everyday basis, my beauty routine is pretty simple. I wash my face with Clarisonic and Cetaphil, and I use a lot of La Prairie cream all over myself and sunscreen. That's essentially it.
Julia religiously applies sunscreen every day as she understands the premature aging effect of prolonged exposure to sun radiation, thus protecting herself from harmful UV rays at all times. Along with sunscreen, she also makes sure to keep her skin hydrated by drinking plenty of water and using face wash and face creams with a lot of hydrating content. She says in her interview with New Beauty magazine, 5 foods Julia avoids in her diet. Number 1, processed foods. Like every health-conscious person and athlete, Julia steers clear of processed foods. She acknowledges how they are simply short-term pleasures with long-term consequences, having no core nutritional value to them. Moreover, they can introduce unhealthy fats like trans fats, which increase the risk of heart disease. Although Julia loves chicken, salmon, and turkey, she sternly avoids red meat, opting for a predominantly plant-based diet. Julia explains, I've chosen to exclude red meat from my diet in favor of plant-based options. It's a decision that aligns with my commitment to both personal health and environmental sustainability. Processed red meats often contain nitrates and nitrites, which can contribute to the formation of carcinogenic compounds in the body. Number 2, spicy food. Julia doesn't like eating spicy foods at all. It has been seen on various occasions during her interviews and reality TV shows. In one of her interviews on Hot Ones, she was specifically asked about whether or not she liked the hot sauces, and the faces she made as an answer says it all. From a healthy point of view, spicy foods do more harm than good to your body. It is beneficial in lowering your cholesterol to some extent, but foods with high spice contents can lead to damage to the lining of your esophagus and stomach. Constant trauma to your gut conditions leads to conditions like gastritis, stomach ulcers, and GERD. There are long-term side effects to these conditions like esophageal cancer. Eating spicy food can also harm your taste buds, and their taste-perceiving ability will fade away slowly. Looks like Julia is making a pretty wise choice. Number 3, gluten-free diet. Julia totally hates this topic and thinks that it is totally a waste of time, because why miss out on gluten benefits when you can totally enjoy it?
I would like a half-cup almond milk sugar-free latte and a medium cup with a tuna fish salad and a side of quinoa, and I do not want gluten-free, not gluten-free. Could you please get that for me right now?
This is a topic of huge conflict among people about whether to take a gluten-free diet or not. Gluten is simply a protein and is present in almost all whole grains and whole grain derived products like soy milk and almond milk. Gluten also serves as a good source of prebiotics to replenish good bacteria in your body and is known for lowering the rates of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Gluten is only harmful if you have conditions like celiac or dermatitis herpetiform. In such conditions, your body produces antibodies that will cause rash and diarrhea. Number 4, smoking. Julia doesn't like smoking at all. As she said in one of her interviews,
something that I've learned of late, in addition to drinking a lot of water and wearing sunscreen. And if you smoke, stop immediately, it'll kill your skin.
Smoking is the leading cause of lung cancer around the world, but that's not its only harmful side effect. In fact, before causing cancer, it can produce various other effects on your body. It affects almost every organ of your body, causing vision changes, diabetes, increased osteoporosis risk, and delayed wound healing. Some of the effects can also be seen from the outside, including changes in your hair, skin, and nails. It causes premature aging, wrinkles, and psoriasis. It also increases the risk of fungal nail infections and skin cancer.